You're a Christian, but you still watch porn. Quick disclaimer before I continue, I am not God. I do not know where you will go after the afterlife or whatever. I do not know, okay? But this is just my opinion, and I'm going to teach you how to quit porn. You're a Christian and you watch porn. Of course, this is not good, but God does not want us to do this at all. That's not what he designed us for. He designed us for one woman after marriage, and that's it. Porn is evil. These evil porn companies just want your money, your time and attention, regardless of whether people kill themselves over porn, get depressed, have a sexless, depressing marriage, whatever. They don't care about you, and you should not keep profiting their evil company by watching porn, all right? I'm sure you feel guilt and shame from watching porn, and everyone online will say, oh, don't feel guilty, don't feel shameful, that's bad. Guilt and shame are how men grow, okay? So you should not feel good about yourself for watching porn. It is not acceptable. It is disgusting. Okay? Now, you've clicked on this video. You want to quit, and that is great. So I'm going to teach you how to. Why would you listen to me? Well, I quit porn. I'm at 19. I was addicted from the age of 13 to 19. That's 6 years of daily jacking off like a loser. I used my own system that I came up with because I was sick of watching porn, sick of being a loser, sick of just feeling shame and guilt. And I came up with my own system after researching porn addiction for months, came up with the best possible plan, tried it, and guess what? It worked faster than anything that I ever tried on the internet. It took me months to quit. It takes most guys decades, and most guys don't even quit. So my tactics are clearly very effective. So if you're interested in taking my advice, you will quit porn, okay? So that's the first disclaimer. Like, God is not happy with you for doing this. He's not. He wants you to quit, so you should. Simple as that, because you can and you will. You're not trapped. You don't have to jack off every single day. You don't have to jack off before bed so you can fall asleep. All these stupid things that I used to believe are just the devil trying to infiltrate your mind and lie to you. He'll convince you that porn is good for you. These evil people online will say porn's good for you. It's okay to be a loser. This is the devil trying to trick you into doing something God does not want you to do. Simple as that. There is a quote in the Bible, I'm not sure if this is 100% accurate, but idle hands are the devil's workshop. So when you're just being a bum, lazying around, doing nothing with your life, obviously thoughts are going to creep into your mind, and most likely they're going to be thoughts from the enemy telling you to do things you don't want to do, things that are just not going to benefit you. Watching porn, playing video games, eating junk food. Notice all these things are going to feel good now. So your brain is going to convince you, yeah, think about how good this is going to feel right now. Think about how that's going to feel in 10 minutes. Your brain doesn't say that. Your brain doesn't think that. But you suffer the consequences later. Once you finish the junk food, your stomach hurts, you look fatter than before, you feel shit. You feel even worse after you've watched porn, played video games. Oh, I've wasted 2 hours again. I could have done something productive. Your brain is not going to tell you this kind of stuff. It only tells you what it wants right now, which is comfort and instant gratification, which is porn. So bear this in mind the next time you get the urge to watch porn. This is not your brain on your side. So for the moment, turn your brain off and listen to mine, because my brain is the reason I've not watched porn in over 100 days. It's the reason I've been able to create such a great system to quit. It's the reason I'm going to help 1 million guys quit porn, including you. So turn your brain off and listen to my brain, just for now. Just until I get your addiction under control. Turn your brain off, okay? So how do you actually quit porn? You may have heard the conventional advice online about NoFap, quit porn cold turkey. This sounds great on paper, never watch porn again, quit porn in 2 weeks. All that is garbage, because you can't quit porn in 2 weeks. 99% of guys can't quit porn cold turkey. You got to remember, this is an addiction. That's one extreme. To quit porn cold turkey and never watch it again is another extreme, and you cannot go from one extreme to the other. The staggering majority of people can't, so you can't do that, right? So what do you do instead? You make it easy for yourself. Getting onto NoFap and quitting porn cold turkey is stupid, and it's just making it hard for yourself. You're literally cranking the difficulty up for yourself, and it's ridiculous, right? So what do? You make it easy for yourself. What you want to do is this. You want to do my system called Less Fap. This is simply where you fap less this month than you did last month. That is the only golden rule you need to follow, and you'll quit porn. So if you watched porn 40 times last month, watch it 37 times this month. because 37 is less than 40. Simple as that. This way, like, the game's on easy mode because you still get to watch porn, so you're not going to be depressed, and you get to make progress every single month because you're jacking off slightly less each month. And by doing this, you're going to stay motivated. You're not going to give up like every other time. And it's going to be so easy. It is genuinely mind-blowing how many guys are addicted to porn. If they knew my system, we wouldn't have a porn crisis right now. Simple as that. Because it's so effective, it's so easy. Just follow that golden rule. Write it down if you want to actually take action and you want to quit porn. Jack off less this month than I did last month. You follow that rule and you will be fine. Remember, the urges you get are just the devil trying to infiltrate your mind. Think of God. He's the angel on your shoulder saying, yep, you know it's not good for you. Like, you genuinely know it's not good for you. You've got this inherent thing inside of you. No matter what these blue-haired liberal weirdos online say about porn being good for you, you know it ain't good for you. It makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel guilty. So quit. Take my advice and you'll quit. Before I continue, if you do want the full system that I've been talking about on how to quit porn effectively and easily, the best system on the internet, all my secrets, tips and tricks, link in the description. Just check it out. All right? Change your life. Don't spend your money on shoes or a takeaway that's not going to benefit your life. Spend your money on something that's going to benefit you and truly just make you happy, right? I should be selling it for thousands of dollars. I'm not. It's dirt cheap. I will increase the price very soon, so check it out now before I do, all right? Plus, there's a bonus section on how to speak and attract girls. If you want to find your future wife, that's how you do it. It's very simple, so check it out, all right? Now, what do you do when you get urges? Because urges are always going to be there. I still get urges to watch porn. I'm not a loser, so I don't give in to them, but you're still going to get urges. They don't just disappear one day. So what is the best, most effective way, proven, to resist the urges? Remove yourself from the environment you are in. If you find yourself watching porn every single night in the same environment, like me, it was before bedtime, in my room obviously, I had to watch porn or else I just couldn't fall asleep. That's what I believed in my mind. That's what the devil tried to tell me. Obviously, complete lie from him, but that's what I believed, right? I created a habit, doing it every single night, and I just had to do it. So I was like, how do I resist this urge? Because it's so strong. Found information online saying, meditate on it and just breathe and it will go away. It never went away and I'd always end up relapsing. So what did I do that actually worked? I physically, forcefully removed myself from that situation. It didn't matter if it was 10, 12 o'clock at night. I got up out of bed, it was cold, whatever. Went outside, went for a walk, spoke to my mum, whatever. Just, did whatever I had to do to get out of that environment. Because as I said, the best way to overcome an urge and addiction is to remove yourself from the environment. Now, I'm not telling you to move across the country to get away from the environment. I'm just saying, go outside in your garden for 10 minutes, come back, and the urge will have halved or been split in quarters. Like, it's going to be so much less strong and powerful over you. All right, just remove yourself from the environment. Now, back in the Vietnam War, American soldiers were in terrible conditions. So they were put on heroin. They were taking heroin to deal with the conditions. Now, the American government they saw this and they were like, right, all these soldiers are going to come back with drug problems. So we're going to set up all these rehab centers. When the war ended and the soldiers came back with their heroin addictions, no one went to the rehab centers. No one was addicted to the drugs because they changed their environment. They went from this depressing, war-stricken environment, taking the drugs, went back home to their loving families. They didn't need the drug. It was easy to overcome. They didn't have an addiction. All because they changed their environment. Okay? So again, I'm not saying move country. I'm saying the environment you're used to jacking off in, move yourself from it. It would be insanity to stay in that same position and expect the urge to go away. Move yourself from the environment, from the situation, come back 10, 15 minutes later, however long it takes, and you will be thankful because the urge will have gone, or be a lot less strong and easy to overcome. Okay? You can't be lazy. You can't just stay in bed and just meditate on it or some gay shit like that. Move yourself physically and the urge will go. Simple as that. Never expect the urges to completely go away, but they do get a lot less strong and a lot easier to manage and a lot less frequent, believe me. All right? I hope these tips helped you. You need to quit porn. It is your duty to God to not watch porn because it's filth and evil. These tips will definitely help you do it. And if you want to guarantee you do it, make faster results than anyone online, link below, check it out, change your life, find your future wife, all that good stuff. The price will increase soon, as I said, so lock it in now. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.